From the Uprising release, that is brand new, Last Crack with Siren Song. That one going out by special request to their new publicist, Chris Aiken.
I might as well be at this point, man. I am selling that band as huge as I can, and I have been more than happy with the response of our fans that are listening to it, primarily because I'm saying to, and have been adopting it. A lot of our fans have been messaging about this fucking band rules, so bravo, keep listening. I'm going to keep requesting that band every week for a while because I love them.
You will listen. You will do as I say.
Yeah, pal.
All right. Just a little CMS business here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can tell us about Podcast One? Is there any news there at all?
There is. We're there.
All right. Well, tell the fans a little bit about it. I mean, this is obviously something that you work on in your breaks between doing real business. Right.
No, it's it came to us as an absolute surprise to me. We got an email this week saying that Podcast One had invited us to be on their platform, and they're doing something. It's called oh my God, you caught me off guard. I don't remember what it's called. What is it called? Launchpad DM, which I don't know what the DM stands for, but it's a sub of Podcast One, but it's financed by Podcast One, so it has a bunch of money behind it, and it's invite only right now. And they asked us to be part of it, so we're now part of it. I did the necessary work that we had to do with it, and they created a new podcast RSS feed for us, and imported the last 1,000 episodes of the CMS. So we are officially on Podcast One at this point.
Very nice. Now, did they find us through Spreaker or something?
I'm not sure how they found us. They didn't really say. They just said that it was by invite only, and we were one of those that they had decided to invite, and here we go.
Well, how about that?
So I was very, very excited to get on the biggest podcasting platform basically in the world. The big names are there, whether it's I don't know, Adam Carolla or Shaq, or
Eddie Trunk,
all the big names are there.
I just wondering if you had to get a little permission from Eddie to share that platform with him.
I didn't personally. Somebody may have, but I did not. But I was very excited to get added to Podcast One, and we'll see how long before they throw us off of Podcast One. I have a feeling it won't be long. But we'll see.
Yep.
Who knows? I mean, maybe they're. I don't know enough. The shows that I listen to off of Podcast One, which are quite a few, are not necessarily ones that rock the boat real hard. So I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. I'm just happy to be invited. I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you, Podcast One. Thank you, Launchpad. And, it's another way that people can catch the classic metal show.
Very nice.
So, all good.
All right. Very good. All right. Since we got about an hour and 15 minutes, this show has flown by.
Yeah, it has.
We had a lot of music talk tonight, so for those of you faggots who enjoy the music talk, you got your ears full.
Yeah, so leave.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
You got what you wanted, so fuck off.
Yeah, now I'm going to get into something that I enjoy.
Right, yeah. Confederate flag.
Well, that's funny, because that's exactly what I have.
There's a Confederate flag story?
There is a Confederate flag story.
I was kidding. I thought that we were done with the Confederate flag.
Well, I thought so too, but this one popped up this week, and I was just like, I can't pass this up. and it's not because of the Confederate flag; it's because of the verbiage.
Okay.
About. I just don't get people in general. Either I am way out of sync with society, or these news stories are just, obviously made to be clickbait, or people actually live this way.
I don't know, mister. I time it so I don't have to talk to the fucking taco guy. I don't know that you could be the part that's out of touch with society here.
What I'm saying is the way that they depict people in these stories.
Yeah.
To me, it just does not seem like normal behavior.
Well, it's not. It's not. Dude, the news is nothing but the absurd now. That's the only people. There's no stories about, hey, your neighbor across the street cut his grass, or your neighbor, the guy down the road, plowed your neighbor's yard or something. There's no stories like that. Every story is this fucking whack job did this wacky thing, and these other wacky people complained about it.
Yeah,
that's every story. It's all fringe. There is no regular news anymore. It's only fringe.
Right. Well, your description there describes this story perfectly.
Okay.
A community, now mind you, a community.
Community. Mm.
How big is a community? When somebody says, well, the community says...
I don't think 3 or 4 people. I think usually like a town.
Okay, so you're thinking maybe like the whole Twinsburg.
Yeah, I would think the whole Twinsburg would be a Twinsburg community.
Right. All right. The community is furious.
And outraged.
Well, that's the whole thing. Furious. The community is furious.
There they are.
Yeah. After neighbors hang a Confederate flag and a mannequin in their yard. It's a free country, but it's very...
What, outrageous?
Well, what's the O word we love so much?
Shocking?
O word.
Oh, the O word? And that's not outrageous?
No.
An O word. Offensive!
There you go. It's a free country, but it's very offensive.
That's right.
Because we have the right not to be offended.
Yeah, how dare you put up something that might shake my tree?
Right. Well, take into consideration the area of the country where this story takes place, and think to yourself, logically,
okay,
is this really offensive?
All right, where was it again?
Homeowners in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Please.
That's my point.
Please. They make their condoms out of Confederate flags.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Homeowners in Little Rock, Arkansas hung a mannequin. Now, it's not a black mannequin. It's just a mannequin.
Okay.
And a Confederate flag in their yard, and now neighbors are upset.
Okay.
Calling the situation offensive and disturbing. Mm-hmm. It's disturbing.
Sure is.
Are you going to lose sleep over this?
Not even a little.
Yeah. I saw a video of a noose of a person of color, which it wasn't, hanging from it. Like, it's kind of disturbing. It's heartbreaking to know neighbors in the neighborhood are like that.
Man, please. If you only knew half the shit your neighbors do.
Well, again, this goes back to that argument we had about the whole LGBTQ. So it's like, well, why do I need to know you're taking a dick in the ass in your bedroom living next door to me?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, do you think... All right, let's play the game out here. Do you in your gated community that you live there,
yes.
we're gonna go upper crest, because I live regular crest, but you live upper crest in that gated community.
Yes.
How many homes are in that gated community?
I'm going to guess probably 35, maybe.
35 homes. So 35, probably 28 have families, and then there's like between 5 and 10 that are like you.
Yeah, single. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's play this game.
No, happy.
Happy, exactly.
Yes, go ahead.
Would you say that there are 10 gay people in your community?
Probably not.
Probably not.
If I had to guess, I would probably say no.
Okay. Would you say that there are more or less than 10 cutters?
Cutters? Like people who cut themselves?
Yes. I'm trying to make a point about you can never tell.
I'm going to guess less. I mean, cutters typically are kids or younger people.
Okay. Well, you said 22 families.
Yeah, true. I'm going to say maybe one.
You think one?
Yeah, one.
Okay. How many dudes are beating their wives?
I would probably say
3?
I was going to go with 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's fair. How many are mentally abusive to their wives and or family?
Oh, I would probably say that's probably a high percentage. I would say maybe 10.
10?
Yeah, mental abuse, depending on how you want to describe it, just being verbal and being, just being disparaging and stuff. Yeah, 10. That wouldn't be out of the question.
No, not really. How many in 2019?
Yes.
How many guys have punched their chick in the face at least once in your community?
In my community, a full-on punch in the face.
She wouldn't shut her mouth. Dinner was late. Whatever the reason.
Well, you don't really hear about that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna say it's not as common, but I'm gonna say 2.
Say 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I know you're not 100% sure on this, but of all those numbers you just gave me, would you say that you're 50% sure that your numbers are right? 60% sure? 10% sure? How sure?
Well, a surety I can't tell you because I don't know anybody here.
I know you can't say.
But just from averages and what I think is in the community, in my community, I'm gonna hedge my bet at 20%.
You think that you're probably 80% wrong on your guesses?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know.
Okay. But see, you're actually making my point, even though I think your number is low. I think
it's probably low. I don't know the answer because
I want it to be lower.
I mean, I don't witness it. I don't see it. I don't hear about it. Obviously I don't see anybody, police activity here. And I don't ever hear, hey, your neighbor got her ass beat by, his drunk husband or something,
What did you hear that from? You don't talk to your neighbors.
Well, true.
So you would never know.
Yeah, that is true.
Talk to your neighbors, and once you're in unless they're beating their wife right at 6 o'clock when you pull into your garage, you sure as fuck ain't gonna see it. Because it ain't like you're going back out again.
Yeah.
My point is that you don't know anything of what's going on in your neighborhood. These people that are quote-unquote scared because they saw a flag or a mannequin or whatever, which admittedly, hanging the mannequin out, all right, the guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. He's being a dick.
Yeah.
But that being said, at least this guy's identifying himself as a dick. He is at least easy to spot. It's all the other people that you just named in your community. Way more scary.
True. I agree. I completely agree. You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah, you don't know that there's not a guy. You don't know that there's not a guy that's living in the condo 2 buildings down from your place that is not a terrorist.
I don't know that. That is true.
Or getting ready, he could have been stockpiling guns for the last 6 months to go and shoot up his job. Or you don't know. So saying that you're outraged and scared and offended because somebody put up a fucking flag, shut up. That guy identified himself as a douche.
Right.
Happy. That guy made it easier for you to avoid him. Avoid taking a bullet from him when he snaps finally. People are so stupid. Anyway, go ahead.
The woman in the home pushed back, claiming that the display was not intended to be racially charged.
Liar, but go ahead.
She expressed disappointment that the neighbors chose to publicize the issue and not directly tell her they feel offended.
And what was the reason behind this?
Well, let's find out.
All right, let's find out here.
Well, hell, I'll take it down. This is a Halloween decoration, a creeper. You know, the movie Jeepers Creepers, the woman told the local media.
Okay, is this story from October?
This is just a recent story.
All right, come on. It's a Halloween decoration?
That's what she said.
It's fucking June.
Maybe she didn't take it down. Who knows? Maybe she liked it.
Made her feel safe.
This story was published yesterday.
Jesus Christ, come on. It's June 1st. Take down your Halloween decorations. She's as bad as the fucking asshole that leaves their lights up.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Fucking asshole.
People began driving by the house after videos and posts of the display gained traction on
Facebook.
Of course. See, this is the whole thing. People are everybody wants to be the first to report bad behavior. Look at me. I have the moral high ground. See what this person is doing?
Right.
I'm a righteous person. Look at this degenerate over here.
Follow my Facebook for breaking news.
Exactly. But it's amazing that people go out of their way to whip out their phone, take a video, make commentary, post it on their social media, just so people will give them some kind of reaction. Oh my God, Lucy, that's horrific. That's horrible. Oh my God, you live next to that person? Oh Jesus, I can't believe it.
You've got to report that guy to the authorities.
Yeah.
I think this person's a fucking cunt. But I honestly think at this point, now that they're complaining about it, should have put up 10 more.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be putting stakes up in the yard and putting them up all over. When the wind blows, it'd be like a fucking wind chime of dead bodies. I would absolutely build a giant wind chime of death right in my front fucking yard. Call it a fucking flagpole and tell them to fuck off.
Yeah. Well, here it is. Here it is right here. Little Rock resident Ricky Martin, or not Ricky Martin, but Ricky Allen, rather.
Yeah, okay.
Watched the video, and he pointed out that the mannequin looked like a person of color.
Unless it was dark, what exactly does that mean?
Well, but the thing is look at this. Look at the outrage.
Yeah. So before it wasn't that bad, but now that they think it's a person of color?
Yeah, now all of a sudden all the self-righteous, people come out of the woodwork.
Okay, so if she paints it white, will that be better?
Yeah.
Dummies.
Another neighbor, Tracy Sims, who lives a few blocks away from the home, also found it disheartening. It's a free country, but it's very offensive.
Yeah, so what? So what? So's your accent, but they let you live. Shut up.
After reactions from neighbors, the mannequin was taken down. The Confederate flag, however, reportedly remains up.
Good. As it should. No one should be able to tell anybody what to do. Dude, I think I've told you this before. I might have said it on the show, but there's a house right down the road from me that flies a Confederate flag.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what? Bravo to him. Because I'm sure in my little fucking uber liberal city, I'm positive that somebody has called the police about it.
I'm sure.
I'm positive that they've probably had 100 calls about it. And good for him that when the police came by and mentioned it to him, that he told them to go pound salt.
Right.
Good for him, because he shouldn't take it down. No one should listen to anybody's outrage. Unless you're committing a crime, tell them to go fuck themselves. Simple as that.
Well, aside from the covenants in my my gated community here, you're not allowed to fly any flags in here at all.
Oh,
not at all. But
all right.
If we could fly flags, I'd put a Confederate flag out.
I know you would.
I would just to get people to get all pissy about it.
I'm surprised you don't have that lawn jockey in your yard.
Oh, you're not allowed to have that either.
Oh no?
No. You're not allowed.
We'd see you on the Yahoo News. Chicago man.
Exactly.
Lawn jockey. Neighbors are scared and horrified and offended.
Yeah. And he's got long hair and he wears black and drives a fast car and he carries guns.
And he likes Trump. TDS, TDS.
I saw him. He drove that black SS with that loud pipes, and he has long hair, and he plays that metal music, and he also carries a 44, and I've seen it.
And in other news, you should hear the foul things he says on his radio show. What a piece of shit. And he's in our community.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way of either buying him out or running him out of here.
How do we cut his internet? Comcast! File a petition with Comcast.